Greetings, and welcome to A Year of Movies, a Planet Geek production. For this project, we are using the Ivan Walters reference book of 365 films to watch on the day they happened. Each day, we watch a movie associated with the date we are watching it on. And as it is the 19th of May, we are watching Avatar from 2009, directed by James Cameron and starring Sam Worthington. So at the time of release of this movie, this was a really big deal. There's no denying the amount that went into not only the making of the movie and the actual presentation of the movie, but just the material that went into bringing it to the general public. It was a fascinating thing to have seen, and I luckily got to see it in the theater when it originally came out in its spectacular use of 3D, not being so gimmicky as giving the actual screen more of a depth than coming towards the audience. Occasionally it did, yes, it did, to give you that full 3D effect, but a lot of the effect went into the dimension of it. But that being said, it had probably been my second viewing of this movie in its entirety for this particular project. And like I had just mentioned, not only does this movie star Sam Worthington, but it also stars Stephen Lang, Sigourney Weaver, Giovanni Ribisi, Joel David Moore, Zoe Saldana, and C.C.H. Pounder. So, on the planet of Pandora, the Na'vi are beings who appear to be primitive, but are definitely highly evolved. Because of the planet's environment being poisonous, humans, or the Navi hybrids called avatars, must link to human minds and allow for free movement on Pandora. Jay Sully, Sam Worthington, a paralyzed former Marine, becomes mobile again through one such avatar and falls in love with a Navi woman, played by Zoe Saldana. As a bond with her grows, he is drawn into a battle over the survival of the world. Like I said at my introduction, the visuals of this movie to date still hold up. This is a 2009 movie, and even now the effects look spectacular. Now, compared to the secondary and tertiary story that has been told in more recent dates, there is a big difference between the two. But then again, we're talking about the difference between the technology then and the technology now to pull it off. It is kind of neat to see how the Navi look more like a really cool abstract sort of piece of art as they move around the screen, especially once they are in their war makeup and all that. It gives the effect of this really cool looking feel. The colors of this movie are just spectacular. It seems like even colors were invented for this movie, but it is a very fun movie to watch, yet I don't think you need to see it more than once. And like I said, prior to the watch I did for this, I had only seen it that one time in the original theater. Now, throughout the movie, Jake Sully is documenting his progress from the through the Avatar program, and his initial video logs actually start on May 19th, 2154, which is about 3 minutes into this 2 hour and 42-minute movie. And when it came to the Academy Awards for that particular year, it actually ended up winning for Best Art Direction, Best Cinematography, and Best Visual Effects. Also getting nominated for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Film Editing, Best Original Score, Best Sound Editing, and Best Sound. Alright, on that note, we're going to wrap up this particular episode and look off to the future to see what we're going to watch for tomorrow, and that is for May 20th, and that's going to be Hamburger Hill from 1987. So until next time, go see a movie.